EA has already released a number of different SBCs, but none of them come as important as the advanced SBCs. This year, players are actually trying to avoid these challenges just because they give untradeable rewards, but they're still worth doing. And in today's video, I'm going to show you a guaranteed way in which you can profit from the hybrid nations. But before we do get into the video, if you're looking to get some very easy coins, then there is no better place than AOA. Head over there to get yourself some cheap, fast FIFA 23 coins, completely reliable, and if you use Fnatic at checkout, you'll also get yourself a 3% discount. Link can be found in the description down below. The Hybrid Nations SBC is made up of 4 different challenges: the Final 4, 6 of the best, Elite 8, and Around the World. They are slightly different from previous years because of the chemistry change that has happened within FIFA 23, which means for the final challenge Around the World, you no longer need to use those players and get loyalty with them. You can buy them, and as long as you meet the requirements, which I will show you how to do, you will be able to submit it immediately. This saves you a hell of a lot of time. There is one in here which is slightly more expensive than everything else, but you will still be able to profit after completing the full challenge. So let's actually get into this. The Final 4, this is the first team that you're going through, and this is by far the most expensive. You can go through this with common gold players. In fact, it is recommended. When I was going through this was the first couple of days of FIFA 23, and I did make the mistake of using bronze and silver players. Now I have checked, if you go through this exact same team right now, you'll be able to complete it considerably cheaper than what I was able to complete it for. So this is the team that I put together. In net, we have Cleveland. For our 3 centre backs, we have Poprara, Imbaba, and Zimmerman. For our right mid, we have Fornasic. At centre mid, we have Kalazinski. Centre mid, Fredericks. Left mid, Mitchell, Cam, Melendo, striker Hector, and other striker being Shelton. In total, for all of these players, it cost me 19,850 coins, which is a lot. This is because I did go for the bronze players right at the beginning. This was the way that I did set it up, and because I was generating a lot of coins for trading, I just went for it. Our right mid, Fornalgic, cost me 4,000 coins, so did Kalazinski, and also Shelton, and that took up the huge bulk of players. So you can swap those out, or you can go and pack them by using the bronze pack method. You will be able to save yourself a hell of a lot of coins. Out of this, you'll get a mixed players pack, and I should start off by saying that it's unlikely for you to make your coins back with this one, but this is no different to every other of the advanced SBCs. You will not be making your coins back with the first challenge that you complete. The good thing with this though is that there is a way, and that is by bidding on these players, and there's also opportunity for you to trade with some of these bronze players, especially if you're going to be trying to snipe them. I actually spent a bit of time sniping some of these players and got some really good deals, which did more or less pay for itself. This is where things get a hell of a lot cheaper though. The next challenge is 6 of the best, and this is the team that I put together. In net, we have Ledesma, right back Harriel, centre back Kenoshe, other centre back Baumgartel, left back Sorensen, right mid Gedeld, centre mid Tapia, centre mid Santa Maria, left mid Diop, striker Bell, and other striker Fulkrug. Altogether, this team cost me 3,550 coins. This is because of all the other challenges that I was able to complete. I was able to pack a lot of these players, and even though you won't be packing the exact same players that I packed, it's likely that once you do go through some of the hybrid leagues, you will be able to start getting a lot of these players, and you will be able to use them within the challenges themselves, making it a lot cheaper. But even if you have nothing within your club, the other players that I did manage to have already as part of First Owner, they are very cheap, costing anywhere between 300 to around 700 coins each. Out of this, you'll get a small prime gold players pack. It's unlikely that you're going to get anything good from this, but you will be able to make your coins back at least break even. If you decide to trade again, you will be in profit, and this time it's worth looking at some bulk bidding methods with some of these players. You can get a lot of these on a very cheap bid, which makes the challenge itself cheaper, plus on top of that, you can then sell the other players, and if you get 30-40 of them, even if you just go through this one time, if you make a decent amount of profit per card, you're going to actually profit from this by the end. You'll be able to pay for the challenge itself and also have a lot left over. The third challenge is Elite 8, and this is the team that we put together. In net, we have Andre Blake, right back Akapo, centre back Aguila, other centre back Zimmerman, left back Fabra, Our 3 center mids are Lorch, Nagby, and Alejandro. Right wing, Russell. Left wing, Jansen. And striker, Cucho Hernandez. Another very cheap team to put together. This one costing me 3,150 coins. And yet again, it's the exact same as what we said with that previous team that we went through. If you really want to profit from this, make sure that you're bulk bidding with some of these players. Making just a couple hundred coins per trade, you'll be able to make the team cheaper and you'll be able to profit from it itself. And you don't need too many to get 3,150 coins. With the reward for this challenge, you'll be getting a rare players pack, and this is where you can start to look to profit from the team itself. If you get absolutely nothing from your pack, very similar to what I did because I got Romero, even then, these players pay for the challenge itself. It's definitely worth submitting. And the final challenge is around the world, and this is the team that I put together. Goalkeeper, Onana. Right wing back, Karsdorp. Our centre backs are Hubers, Tar, and Elvedi. Left wing back, Iago. Our centre mids are Lobotka and Campbell. Our cam is Pasalic. And for our strikers, we have Haller and Zapata. This is another team that cost me less than 4,000 coins, 3,750 in total. If you have none of the players, it's probably going to cost around 5k. But that's still a very good price to be looking at, because at the end you will get a rare mega pack, and this also means that you completed the hybrid nations, which will give you a jumbo rare players pack. Now, out of the rare mega pack that I opened for around the world, I got 84 rated party, nothing special. In fact, I really got screwed over with these hybrid nation rewards. From the jumbo rare players pack, it also wasn't anything amazing. I got 87 rated Trent Alexander-Arnold, which is a walkout and is pretty good, but for the coin balance isn't anything crazy. But with all of that said, it still meant that I was able to profit from the challenge itself. It cost me 30,300 coins to complete this whole challenge, the whole of Hybrid Nations. And even though the rewards were absolutely awful for this one, it still meant that I was able just to make profit. Even if we were just to look at the rewards themselves, I was better off going through this SBC than not. And that's also with the expense of that first one, which I definitely overpaid. You can get it a lot cheaper if you go through this now. But the cool thing with this is that there is a way for you to make even more coins, and this is why I can guarantee that you will make profit. Firstly, if you did bid on these players, you will be able to get them a lot cheaper. The second way is making sure that with the untradeable players that you do get, if they're duplicates, you swap them with the ones you currently have within your club if those are able to be tradable. You can then list them on a transfer market and start bringing some of those coins back. But the third and most important thing that you can do, and I did mention it throughout this video, you must be trading with some of these players. There's definitely an opportunity, especially with that first team where you have bronze and silver players, for you to snipe or even try and get some of those insanely cheap on a bid. I did trade with quite a few bronze players, and I was able to start bringing some of those coins back from the players themselves, which did ultimately pay for the challenge. With the other players from the other 3 challenges, it's not actually worth sniping them because they are insanely cheap, but you can definitely get them on a bulk bid. You can go through some of these players, max out your watch list by bidding on 50, and if you just wait a couple minutes, you'll be able to win anywhere between 30 to 40 of them. Even if we look at the bare minimum and say that you're able to make 100 coins profit after EA tax with 40 of them in your transfer list, once you list them onto the market and they sell, you'll be able to make 4,000 coins profit. 4,000 coins would pay for the 6 of the best Elite 8 all around the world. Entirely up to you of which one you go for. It doesn't take too much time, you're going to be looking at these players anyway, and you don't need a crazy ridiculous amount of coins. And these numbers are only there if you're going for the bare minimum of 100 coins profit after EA tax. You can certainly look for more profit per card, and if you get a lot more of them, then you're in an even better position. I'm also hoping when you go through this that you have much better pack luck than me. I did get the bare minimum when it comes to the Hybrid Nations challenge, but if you go check back to our previous video where we went through the hybrid leagues, I got insanely lucky. It's the case of you win some, you lose some. And even in today's video where we did lose some, we didn't actually, we still managed to profit from it. If you do have any questions about anything, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going, so see ya.